Not ideal baseball weather today, but Adam Conley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the 2nd out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know, the man-hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately.
Here's Jurickson Profar. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Now batting, William Alston. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The middle. Played on the backhand. And that's the 2nd out. Now in the box, Miles Carter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Alfonso is on his way home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready now for the Marlins, Miles Carter. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
High pop up. Carter is under it, and that retires the side. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Anthony Rendon.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are. At the plate, Miles Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Leading off the inning, Vernon Bright, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could use that right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. In now, Victor Rivera. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. Throw won't get him. Standing in, Miles Carter. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Miami took the lead in the fourth. Now from Suntrail into the box now, Miles Carter. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Inciarte, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Striding in, Ben Gamble, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in, Miles Carter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To short. There's one. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first, way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Miles Carter.
Miles Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Reynolds.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
First pitch on its way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miles Carter. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Nero, but they're playing good and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... 1 out, nobody on.
Batting second, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Grounded to short. Carter has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miles Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Carter is currently the 3rd leading vote getter in all-star balloting at shortstop. He's had a good campaign so far, but the competition at that position is very strong.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic. Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Swanson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Harvey Lucero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In the air out toward right field. Moroff over to his left, and that ends. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Daniel Norris, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Miles Carter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Moroff comes up with it. And there's out number 2. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Miles Carter. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set, and the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Al Minter gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Underneath the Southern. Up next from Miami, Miles Carter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Swanson moving to his left, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
On the ground to short. Carter. And that's the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Lifted the other way to left center. Carter is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, Miles Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miles Carter.
First offering on its way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Miles Carter.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Frazier moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Miles Carter.
Shortstop, Miles Carter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop up. Reynolds calls for it. 2 down. Nine to 1 is the way this one ends. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the start of a 3-game. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Pulled toward right center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hit against southpaws than he does against right-handers. There, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Next for New York, Garth Raimo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that's so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there, quality pitches,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So one away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Short, hit hard. Carter fields it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Miles Carter. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First offering on its way.
Come on, get
Hit
here,
hard on the ground to second. Barrios takes it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Working for the punch out and the hit on the ground to short. Carter. And there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Miles Carter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Taylor on the warning track. He makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Miles Carter. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Stanton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The New York Yankees get their division. The show is on the digging in. Miles Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miles Carter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Hit to third. Anderson gloves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. If you were to describe right field in 1 word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great.
Now at the plate, Miles Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Carter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Carter, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miles Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust the lefty inside, and when you do that at Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
Digging in now for the Yankees, number 90, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Miles Carter, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. In now, Kevin Pillar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Kevin Pillar.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he is in there.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second.
Into the box now, Miles Carter. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Robinson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready once again, Miles Carter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to first. Robinson comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Miles Carter. Go ahead run at first, nobody out.
Carter.
Here's the first pitch, and he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Digging in once again, Rodney Barrios. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Barrios.
Hit on the ground out to short. Carter. And there's one down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Wade.
The shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scoop. Can. Throw gets him, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The New York Yankees sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Addison Reed earns his 3rd win of the year. Afternoon baseball now, and Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age,
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miles Carter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And this is on the ground to short. Spin throw. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score. Ready for another shot now. Miles Carter. Here's the first pitch to him.
Carter.
Lifted the other way to left center. Pillar's there. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Miles Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carter.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Wade over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Not too.
well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams.
A player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Digging in now, Miles Carter. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Carter.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Ben Gamel. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Up next from Miami, RBI Lucero. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Miles Carter. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He pulls this one into right. Williams is there, one away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miles Carter.
The shortstop, Miles Carter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So he's into second here with the double to kick off the home fifth. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. So striding forward now, Ben Gamel. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a bunt attempt here. Franco fields it cleanly, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Digging in the switch hitter, RBI Lucero. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now both runners on the move. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Happ brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the.
Digging in and looking for more, Miles Carter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hernandez shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state. Stepping into the box, Miles Carter, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bogarts is there for it. And that's the third out. So digging in now, Miles Carter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carter.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Crawford is there. 1 out. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph.
Now batting, first baseman, Tommy.
The ground out to short. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Miles Carter. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Carter.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Happ is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Miles Carter comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. From Little Havana, just west. Gary Odom gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you starter to get you through the 6th, turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they breeze through. Coming to the plate now, Miles Carter. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Hoskins waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A pause, and the 0-2. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Into the box, Miles Carter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into the box now. Miles Carter.
Shortstop, Miles Carter.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Happ moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now in the box, Miles Carter 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's the 0-2. In the air, out to right. Story on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there. And striding into the box, Tommy Joseph. He went down on strikes last time up. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. On the ground out to short. Carter moving to his right. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Pitching and defense game.